My name is Francesca and I'm from Germany.
I am Celia Casanova. I'm from Toledo, and I have been here since last September.
Studied, so I knew this YMCA for 3 years. I wasn't there a regular volunteer, but I helped out once, which was my biggest program in the summer program as well. And then I just spent a lot of time there in the youth club.
Yeah, I finished the university, I think 3 years ago. So I worked sometime in Spain, sometimes like volunteer, other time like like worker, and yeah. So the first time that I heard about the EBS was from my sister, because my sister she has done this program 4 years ago in the same organization. So she told me about the program and about
here in Belfast.
Yeah, it's here in YMCA, and so it was a great opportunity for me just to learn professional skills here in YMCA, because I am social educator, so they work with the same area like that I work in Spain, so it was a great opportunity. And
after my studies, I was looking for any opportunity to spend some couple of months abroad, and so I just was looking for any options. And because I was living in a YMCA back in Germany, and I was also kind of involved in a lot of activities there, chose Ireland, or this was my priority to come to Ireland, but not to Northern Ireland. I've been here on holiday about 3 years ago, and my impression was this is the first country I could imagine to live in for a while, so I was looking for any opportunity to come to Ireland. But I didn't go to Northern Ireland, and when I heard about, I didn't really know all about the, background about the history and so on, but for me it was just strange, because it was like one separate part and they would have pounds rather than euro and all this, so I wasn't really looking for Northern Ireland. But then whenever I got the offer of going to Northern Ireland, I just looked it up, and I looked up Belfast, and it sounds, for me, the job was brilliant and it sounds great, and so whenever I got here, I basically then got to know more about the culture and everything here.
No, yes, I think in here because I like to work with good teamwork, and I like work with good professional, and this place was the best, because I know before coming here how the people work from my sister, so just it's like, yes, here.
To describe it shortly, it's just youth and child work, but there are a lot of different things which include this work. So whenever we started, one of the main things was that we would go to schools, and we would actually work with Protestant and Catholic schools together. So we would join cross communities, or play games with children and all this stuff, that they would get to know each other. Besides this, I was working in the daycare, in the after schools. For a short term, I also was working in the gym, kind of supervising children and young people. And another part was that I joined a program, so I joined the Tube of Edinburgh, and so we went out with the young kids into the Mourne Mountains and all this stuff. Yeah, and now at the moment the main thing is the summer program, which we provide and prepare. And besides this, it's just like sometimes things in the office which need to be done also.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I work with children and young people, so YMCA have some youth program. I work in one specific program in YMCA. It's called Friends Forever. So it's, this program goes to improve the relationship. The objective of this program is all of the program of YMCA go to improve the relationship between community, and this program is well. So it's 5 Catholic and 5 Protestant. So they make some social social skills, so everything, and I work as well with children in the after school and now in camps.
Does anybody know how to say hello in Czech?
It's Czech. Czech.
Yeah. Okay. Czech Republic. They say ahoy. Ahoy. Ahoy, everybody. I pretty much enjoyed everything. I really enjoyed the Duke of Edinburgh because I came over here because of the nature, so this was perfectly, it's just like going out into the nature. I really like to work with the kids as well. One thing which was kind of hard for me was the youth work part, so just because of the working hours, because it's always in the evening. This is what I felt was quite exhausting for me.
I like work with young people, with children. I like whole program of YMCA. So I can say this is my. So maybe my highlight here will be my youth club, because I work into youth club here, in 3 youth club here in Belfast, one in Clonard, West Belfast, and one in Clarabut in East Belfast, and in YMCA. So in this youth club I meet young people from different background and different communities. So I really, was my highlight, because I see different kind of reality in Belfast.
I know I learned about the travels when I was in school, and for me it seemed really, really strange. I couldn't understand the whole thing at all, and it felt like it would be somewhere but not really real, because it was just such a strange thing for me. So whenever I came here, it was easier to understand, and especially whenever I kind of understood that it is not really a thing if somebody is Catholic or Protestant, but it is more like about the culture and the history and the tradition. So I think it helped me, but there are still a lot of questions I would have.
Yeah, maybe in Spain we have a lot of stereotype about Belfast, about what's happened here in Northern Ireland and everything. No, we have these thoughts that maybe here is a dangerous place or something like. But it's no, I find totally different. I find nice people and no problem, any problem. So.
For example, yesterday I just went over to our neighbors, which are all Irish, and they invited me just by joke, but they were like, well, you're the first Protestant in our house, but there will be another one later on, and this was just like, nobody would kind of welcome you by calling you by your religion or so in Germany, but this was, interesting. The people I met, they were all open-minded, and they were young people and mostly saw like it was something which happened in the past, and they made fun of it, but it was not that they took it for serious. And I think, I don't know, because I am a foreigner, it's not as hard for me, because I'm not really involved in the whole thing, and as well I don't know, I think there are a lot of things I really would like to discover about the history over here, which I didn't get yet. I could imagine in general to get involved in volunteer work. I would, I don't know, at the moment I would like to get involved in a church, just to do any volunteer job in a church. But yeah, I can't really imagine what it will be like, because at the moment it's kind of okay, whenever going back then I'll see. But yeah, in general I could imagine.
So I can say that I learned from this experience in general, just from people from YMCA, from Northern Ireland, people from YMCA, my colleagues from EBS as well. I learned a lot of personal skills and professional skills as well, but I think I grew up in a personal way. So after this EBS, more mature and yeah, more adult. You know, this program makes you more mature, more adult, more.